Hi everybody, this is The Thinks. Today's video is about fixing the Windows 10 search. It helps you find any missing apps, shortcuts and exe files that you've installed or placed onto your desktop. The Windows 10 search has some trouble indexing and displaying all of the installed applications, particularly 32-bit applications, I've found. It just seems to be missing some icons under the Start All Apps area. So if you're missing any installed applications, I'd like to show you something I've discovered, and that is actually a more powerful alternative search engine within Windows 10. It's actually restoring the Windows 8 search panel, and it seems to be a lot more powerful indexing and search tool than the standard Windows 10 search. So where it is, you want to navigate to the File Explorer and go to C Drive, Program Data, Microsoft Windows, Start Menu and Programs. Under this folder at the bottom, you'll find an icon called Search. If you double click that, this is the Windows 8 search panel, and it seems to be a lot more powerful finding those missing applications and shortcuts that you've got installed that the Windows 10 search cannot find. So I encourage you to try it. Now, what we want to do is get the search icon on the bottom of the menu. Now, you'd think you could just drag it down to here, and you can. But after testing, I found that once you restart your machine or log out and log back on, Windows will automatically delete this search tool. I'll demonstrate. I'll replicate a restart by simply restarting the Windows Explorer. So I've restarted Explorer in about 10 seconds time. Keep your eye on this icon and it disappears. So Microsoft clearly do not want us using that search tool in the taskbar. They'd rather you use the Windows search toolbar. So I'm going to teach you how to get that search toolbar restored. And back to the taskbar. What we need to do is basically create a manual shortcut to the same search tool that this icon is referencing. So let's begin. So just right click that search icon back in that folder and send to desktop. Right click, properties. You want to copy this highlighted blue string. So copy and cancel. We can now delete that desktop icon. Right click the desktop, new shortcut. You want to paste that string which you just copied and hit next. We can call this search and finish. Right click the search and properties again. You want to go to change icon. Now there's not many icons there, so what you really want to do is change that location of the icon to be the following. Replace run DLL 32 with image res DLL. That's the one. And hit OK. Now scroll 6 pages to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And the icon you're looking for should be the top left hand corner. Click it and hit OK. And OK again. And there we go. Now we can drag this down to the taskbar in position if we like. We can even hide the existing, either hide or the existing search, Windows 10 search if you like. You could always bring it back, but for now we'll hide it. And we've got this tool down there. I can delete this icon on the desktop now. And now when we restart our machine, and I'll simulate a restart, Windows doesn't delete this icon because we've created it manually. So this Search Everywhere tool is a lot more powerful than the normal Windows search, but not to worry. Even if you've hidden the Windows search, you can always use the Windows search just by clicking the start button and typing. Alternatively, you can now use your new search, and away you go. You'll notice that if you do start typing on the new Windows Search Everywhere toolbar, it also brings back some Bing search results over the internet. And we want to stop the Search Everywhere from searching the internet to bring back those search results. So I'll teach you how to do that now too. But before I do, I just want to show you a key difference between the Windows search and the more powerful Search Everywhere tool. I'm just going to copy an exe file from my downloads onto the desktop. This exe file is called that. You might download a file and just place it on your desktop. The normal Windows search, which I'll now restore for demonstration purposes. We're looking for this file, CC setup. It doesn't know it. It hasn't found it. You've downloaded it and it sits on your desktop, but you can't search for it. Windows Search Everywhere bar, or Search Everywhere panel I should say. If I was to search for the same exe file that now sits on your desktop, and there it is. It's found it in 2 locations in fact. So the Search Everywhere toolbar seems to be a lot more powerful, and it can even find those missing shortcuts that you might be frustrated with having installed but Windows Search not finding. Give this Search Everywhere a go. But be sure, if you want to put the icon on your taskbar, to follow my instructions to create the manual shortcut to be able to bring it up. Otherwise, after a reboot, Windows will remove it automatically. Back to what I was saying. If you do any sort of search in the Search Everywhere, it's going to bring back these Bing search results, which I don't like. So, what we want to do is turn off that Bing search tool. We need to create a registry entry for this to occur. So let's start up regedit in administrator mode. The key we want to go to is current user, software, Microsoft, Windows, current version. Let's maximize this. After current version, you want connected search. What you want to do under connected search is create a new D word called the following. New D word. You want it to be called connected search use web, using exactly what I've just typed, including the capitals. And by default, it's set to 0, and you want it to be set to 0. 0 means turn off the Bing search. If you set it to 1, it'll re-enable the Bing search. So now that that's created, after a PC restart, which I'll now perform, should turn off the Bing searching in that Search Everywhere search panel. I'll just hide the Windows 10 search panel, bring up the new one that we've just created, do the same sort of search, and you'll find that it's only bringing up the locally searched or locally found application shortcuts and exe files, and no longer searching Bing. So what we've done is replace the Windows 10 search, which is still of course accessible should you need it, via just by typing after you clicking the start bar, or just even showing it in this area. But we've got a new search button which creates the which brings up the new Search Everywhere tool panel. It seems to be a lot more powerful. You can find your missing apps, shortcuts and exe files. So hope you've enjoyed this, and hopefully it's fixed any issues with the search until Microsoft get around to fixing it properly. Thanks for watching my video. Feel free to leave a comment in the description field under YouTube, and see you next time.